Let's maybe let's just go to face in corner and then just do it here. This might be the better way to do it. Thank you so much for the sub. Cool. So this was Alaska. Look at that. We've got some nice mountains in the back here.
Fresh meat.
Ah, thank you so
Welcome back,
much.
Llama. Glad
Appreciate
you
it.
thought out cheeky smiley face. Did you see PodCon?
We're gonna do it right now.
Also, are you planning on doing the pod reset?
Right after this. No spoilers. We're gonna look at it right after this. So there was this stuff called hoarfrost. A grayish-white crystalline deposit of frozen water vapor formed in clear, still weather on vegetation, fences, etc. Yeah. And so it was hoarfrost. And basically it just like outlined everything. Like every single branch, leaf, had a layer, had frost on it. And if it didn't get windy, it just kept growing and growing and growing and growing. It was crazy. So there was hoarfrost all over the place. There's ravens up there called common ravens. Now, this picture is an okay shot of it, but these things are massive, you guys. Straight up, probably about 1.5 feet tall and like this thick. These were just ravens, and they were all over the place, and they just kind of like hop around and stuff, but they were huge. They were huge. The common raven, it's called. They were, I don't know. They were so fat and so big. Here's just kind of a shot. Yeah, he was a thick boy. I mean, for that winter. Shot of some of Anchorage. So just pretty area. We can do a little bit better with these pictures. Make them a little bit bigger. There's just another one. Here's me driving, well, riding passenger seat, but trying to capture the hoarfrost. Not great. I kind of want to buy this because this is like the coolest taxidermy I've ever seen. Look at that. It's a wolf in action. I know. It's $4,000, but it's like, you know, full size. It looks smaller here. Like it's actually the size of a wolf because it is one. And it's got the whole base and everything. And then this one's also gorgeous. Same sort of thing. Like, I don't know why it looks so much smaller on my camera because these things are massive. So, just gorgeous. Then they had a bunch of pelts and things. So there's that one. There's this dude. I almost bought this. Not that. That's the little fox. I almost bought the wolf. Just because I figured I could cosplay as a druid on stream. Do they hurt it to do that? They catch fresh, naturally dead. I mean, there's plenty of hunting that goes on up there, but a lot of it's like for overpopulation reasons and stuff. So yeah, this is a little Arctic fox pelt. He was cute. Oh, I thought I had one with a wolf pelt. Oh well. I mean, there's a lot of wildlife up in Alaska. So this is me trying to zoom in on the mountains in the back and failing. There's me getting some of the mountains in the back. It was crazy, the visibility that you had on a clear day. Like, you could see for literally hundreds of miles. I don't know if I have a picture of Denali here, though. Which is the, like, largest mountain in the world from base to tip. There it is. Oh, okay, yeah, right there. If you can see this, that's Denali. So the peak is at 20,000 feet, but the base is at like 5 to 6,000.
If they have any lion pelt with supported by LVL 20 minion damage and an open suffix for resistances.
Would have been nice, huh? Thank you, Mr. Camel. Thank you, Black Jim. So yeah, so that's like one of the craziest climbs. Like it's higher than Mount Everest from base to top. But it doesn't look that tall from like here. But this is probably like 170 miles away. Something like that. And then I guess we're back there. Man, I really thought I had one with the wolf pelt. Guess not. Guess not. So that was Alaska. Gorgeous, but literally freezing. So, you know. All right. Can't help but notice Blessed Hammer still does 0 damage to magic means. I mean, it should, right? Okay, so Green Dude came out and did PodCon, as he's calling it. And I was sleeping because I had a red eye back home, so I was up for like 29 hours straight, so I needed to sleep. So let's watch.
Alaska is cold in the winter.
Yeah.
No way.
It is.
JK, welcome back, MR Yama.
It's crazy. Thank you, Circer, and thank you, Franz. Okay, for as well. All right. PodCon review. Let's check it out. Ooh, look at that opening. Wow. Nice transitions, Green Dude. We're going to critique this just like it's ExileCon. So already off to a better start because we don't have 25 minutes of Einhar out there. Aha! Failed to join. Okay. So we got some resolution stuff going on.
Welcome to Path of Diablo.
Whoa! Nice. This is sexy.
Okay, hello everybody.
Nice. Love it.
I hope
Great
everybody's
introduction.
doing well. I'm thanks
Voice
Ariel, for that.
actors in the new POD.
Yeah, thank you for coming, everybody. I am super
Does he have push to talk on?
nervous, but also super excited that we're doing some kind of event like this. When I saw BlizzCon, when I saw ExileCon, I thought, man, wouldn't that be cool if we could do some kind of announcement event for POD. So a lot of us on the team have been working really hard on new content and videos and some engine improvements and that kind of thing where we're putting in a lot of work and
he's
we
a really
wanted
nice guy.
to like surprise everyone on one day, one announcement, everything together, super hype and stuff like that. And yes, for the people wondering, we are going to be doing the ladder reset date.
Okay.
So stay tuned for that.
What day? Dang
The
it.
first thing I want to do is I'd like to jump into a trailer because we've never had a Path of Diablo trailer. So we've had trailers for our seasons, we've had trailers for some new features, but I thought it was about time to get a like a main trailer, official trailer for the mod.
Wow.
And thanks to
We
the
have
help
a trailer finally. I
of,
love it.
a music composer, thanks to the help of a video
What?
editor as well as
We have a professional
voice acting.
music
I
composer?
think that it came out really nicely, and I hope you guys enjoy. So here it goes.
Let's see it.
Sanctuary. Stuck between the two worlds that
Whoa.
the high heavens and the burning hells.
What?
A dark wanderer travels east to unleash the great evil.
He's traveling west, though.
Roger and I sealed away so long ago. This corrupted man leaves nothing but death and destruction in his wake. Legions of hellish demons.
Dude, this is
now
cool.
devour the lands, forcing weakened mortals into refuge. The wanderer must be stopped before the prime evils are reunited.
I just need to be turned up.
Heroes
Sorry.
must rise to face this immense challenge, because humanity is the only hope for this world.
Frost Nova Sources. He loves his Frost Nova Sources. Thank you, Brandir. Dual Dream Paladin. Leave. Whoa. Okay. Trade and rankings? I think I already had that, but
Be prepared, hero. The Lord of Terror awaits.
what rankings?
This is the hour of mortal man's triumph.
What?
Not even death can save you from
God.
fresh meat.
Thank you, Trick.
How was Jalaska?
Chili. Whoa. Dang. That was a sick trailer, man.
There you go. So what do you guys think? Was that good?
That was great.
Man, I'm really proud
Good
of
job.
that, and especially
Job,
thankful to the people who made that happen. Thanks to the video editor and the music composer, you'll be able to see their names at the
That
end
was
credits.
Exotech.
So thank you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
That was good.
It's it's been pretty exciting to
Hit up
work
White
on
Lightning.
this, and
Pod
it feels
hype.
so good.
Woo.
It feels really good to show you guys this.
All right, let's see the stuff.
Okay, okay, let's get back on schedule here. I'm so my
Samuel
heart
L.
is
Jackson in the future.
pounding.
Yes.
Okay, so that was just the trailer for the mod, and you notice it doesn't really show anything new.
Right.
It's just that we've never had such a video, and we wanted to do something really cool for it.
It's true.
But of course, we also have some new stuff coming
Yeah,
along, and we wanted
baby.
to show that as well.
Let's see it.
And we have
wonder if there's more
another
endgame.
trailer actually to showcase something new that's coming out.
What?
This one I think is
There's two
actually
trailers?
really unexpected, and we've spent a lot of time on it, and I hope that you guys enjoy the new feature and the new
Pretty
trailer
much, Aaron.
showcasing it. What's cool about the upcoming trailer is that it
I
gives you a little bit of a sneak peek into my life.
I swear to God, if it's Path of Diablo mobile, I'm out.
So if you wanted to know what it's like to work on POD, well, you get a little bit of a sneak peek. So anyway, let's just jump right into the next
I'd
trailer.
be
Here we go.
so mad. We're moving to China and creating a mobile game. We've listened to our customers.
So mobile games are kind of awesome, right? Pay to win microtransactions,
What?
time gates, energy bars, random nag screens, notifications, video ads, you get the idea. There's really a lot of opportunity for profit in mobile games. Plus, everyone has a phone, right?
Jesus
So this is what it
Christ.
looks like. The controls are absolute
Kill
shit.
me.
You gotta tap for each left click
Just
and
kill me.
long press for right click. So
Long
obviously
press
there
for
won't be any
right
point in
click.
stacking faster cast rate. It's basically the game you'd expect, but just way worse.
Yeah, I actually love Path of Diablo. I'm so happy that it's finally on mobile now. I actually can't get enough of it, and I do have a phone, so it's perfect.
Jesus, Cicerin. You too? Oh, no. No! Quit making this work!
we were wondering, why aren't we in the mobile game space? That's where all the games are headed. So we thought, why don't we just make a gambling app first that just so happens to be a phone game?
And screw this, I'm done.
No, God.
Okay, so there it is. Path of Diablo mobile confirmed.
Wow.
Oh god, that's
Don't give them ideas with the
I've
gambling
been,
runes. We're
trying
gonna
to keep
see
this
that in
one secret
Diablo
for so
4,
long,
aren't we?
and, it's nice to finally share all the memes.
We're gonna see that in Diablo 4.
That was a lot of fun to make, and yeah, just so good. Okay, but obviously, now that we got the jokes out of the way and got the memes out of the way, you guys are really
Got a
here
phone at
to
least, so I can play it.
find out some information about the future.
Whatever, dude.
So what we're going to be doing is there's going to be a deep dive where I dive
first
into
company to actually
couple
make it
new
a joke.
features. I'm going to show
Yeah.
you guys like a live demo of that, and but the thing is to introduce those features and to introduce the ladder reset date.
That was a sick loot box.
We made another trailer, a third trailer, and this one is going to be for the upcoming season.
3 trailers?
So
What?
without further ado, let's just jump right into another trailer.
All right. Another one. We have bleed in the game now? What? Trade 2.0. Ooh. This looks like Path of Exile right here, their trade. Hold up. Fire resist, item type. Yeah, that's cool. We got that 1068 by 600. Nice. Widescreen support. Yep. Beautiful. Season 9. January 24th! Alright, what day is that? What day is it now? It's January 11th. So that's in 2 weeks, but a little less. Friday? Okay.
All right, so that was the season 9 trailer.
Nice.
I hope you guys are happy with what you saw, and I'm gonna be diving deeper into some of that stuff you saw. So don't worry if you want more details.
Good.
I'm gonna provide that in a second here. But yeah, there it is. January 24th is gonna be the ladder reset, which is in just under 2 weeks. So if you have to call your boss at work, now's the time.
Walk-ins delayed again?
Let them know.
Jeez.
You're going to be busy this weekend, or that weekend. So let's begin with the some of the deep dives. So the first thing I wanted to do was go into the website with more detail, because some of you probably have some questions.
Yes.
We're essentially removing the current trade site, moving into this new one, and so you guys have probably a ton of questions about certain aspects of it, and I'll cover all of that. But first, I think someone wants to ask us something.
What? Who? Is it Kane or Tyrael? Tyrael.
Don't you mortals have phones?
Jesus Christ! I thought we were done with the memes.
Okay, really, Tyrael? Come on, man. All right, so let's dive into it. The first thing we want to look at.
Oh God. New trade.
So here we go. This is the trade site right now. This is live. This is you can see my. Hopefully you can see my cursor.
Blizzard
there.
will never recover. Nope.
It's ready to go. So what's gonna happen is, after the stream is over, the website is launching right away. So you don't have to wait for 2 weeks.
Yeah, this is PoE trade, and this is a PoE like premium stash tab. Oops.
That will allow us to test the website.
Which is sick.
So I encourage everybody after the stream to essentially go try to crash the website, right? Like list your items, do some searching, try to find some bugs. We would really appreciate it if you could, help us, because there's undoubtedly going to be some bugs, but we are hoping to iron them out before the ladder reset on January 24th. So
nice.
You'll be able to test that as soon as the stream's over.
All right, show us a
or
trade.
Thereafter. So let's see, how does it work? Well,
yeah.
In the top right corner, you have the character storage.
Nice.
You can click that, and then it brings you to this view. At the bottom, you can switch characters. So I only have one at the moment, but if you had more, it would list them. It lists all your ladder characters.
Yeah, it's all free, guys.
You're going to be able to view.
Sick.
So it's very quick and easy to switch between characters. There's actually no page load. It's just going to load straight away. Then you're able to click on some items, and then it previews them on the right hand side. There's my cursor, and you can list over here the whatever you want. So for example, if I wanted to sell this ring, I could just write.
Yeah, good luck with that ring.
OC and then list it for trade, and there it's gone. And now you can see that there's a little yellow flag on the ring, and that means that it's for sale. So
does it change
if
you
get
an
offer? It's pretty quick at a glance to see what items you have for sale. Now, something we're working on, it's working at the moment, but we're still fiddling around with the triggers, is that you will not have to delete your trades. If, for example, I go into the game right now and I trade this ring away, the website will detect that the ring has moved, that the ring is no longer in this exact place, and so it'll delist the item for you.
So if you move an item
that you either stashed it away and you don't want to sell it, or that you sold it away.
Got it. So don't move your
essentially
inventory.
It'll check that your item is available. So anytime someone searches for your item,
but it's also good. It's like half and half.
Well, we're still tuning it, but ideally we're gonna have it where as soon as you search for
reorganizing
an
your
item,
stashes,
whatever results show up, those are items that are actually still for sale. They're in the same place as before.
Don't trade from your inventory. Much.
So yeah, and then some of you are probably thinking, what if I want to delist my items? What if I did want to remove my trades very quickly and I don't want to go through every character, every item? Well, luckily you can go to your profile page. And you can see here, all my trades are listed here. So there's still this quick list here. So at a glance, you can see all your trades. You can see on what character they are. And it's very quick and easy to click all these delete buttons
Link
here.
Patreon account. What?
You still have that quick and easy control over your trades.
What?
Another thing we're doing,
Am I selling nudes for...
Go over to...
Diablo 2 items or something?
The trade now. So this is the new trade page, and
anybody else see that?
What we're trying to do here is make it where it has everything that you guys had before and more. So,
oh no, you can't. Huh. $20 nudes for items. It just shows that you support the server costs on your profile. Oh, okay. So it's for this. Okay. I thought you were incorporating it into the trading.
Go over
I
to.
was confused there for
Obviously,
a second.
better as you saw in the trailer is that you can you can search for an item. So if, for example, you wanted a certain set piece or unique item, you could just put it in, and it'll
Nice.
give you that exact item. But more than that, you can even use bases. So, for example, if you were looking for
Real Money Auction House? I was concerned.
Dust Shroud. Oops, sorry.
Ooh.
If you were looking for a dust shroud, you could search for that, and then it'll show you all the dust shrouds you can see here. But now this is not really that useful. For example, this one is magic. What about if I want a socketed one, right?
It's true.
Well, you have the option of choosing the rarity.
Ooh, nice.
So in this case, we want to put it to normal. There you go. Now you have your normal dust shroud. So it's pretty powerful.
Nice.
In terms of rare items, let's say I want to search for cold resist. Whoops.
All right, we got to fix that part. The like auto remove on typing.
So here you can select a
His push to talk.
like it's like a formula, right? You're saying the property on this side is greater than or equal to this value over here.
You're streaming. Why do you have push to
So in
talk
my case,
on,
I took
Green
the
dude?
greater than and equal to. Then I search. So right now my search says, give me all items that have cold resist greater than or equal to 15.
That's pretty sick.
And of course you can also choose an item slot.
Nice.
So for example, let's say I was looking for an upgrade just in the body armors, and then let's say I wanted a rare body armor because I can't afford a unique item. And you can see the trade is really quick. One of the things we did with the website is
Dude, this is sick.
we upgraded the server, not just upgraded the servers, but we're using a very powerful and cluster-based server. I don't want to get into the details. I want to keep it simple, but the idea is that
Yeah, I think the font should change. Personally, I mean, do what you want, but it's a little harder to read.
we have
T's
multiple
and
servers
A's are
that will spread
crazy.
the load of the search, and they are separate from the website. And so
It's just me though.
that means that when you search for something, it doesn't affect the load on the site, and it's very quick and responsive, and
Nice.
it's distributed, right? So it's not just one server handling everybody. So it's quite powerful. It was more expensive, but with thanks to everybody's support, we're able to do cool stuff like this. So we really appreciate it. Another thing I wanted to say is you can search by account here.
Ooh.
So we put this in because we know that some people want to have shops, like right where you're saying like, hey, I want to show all my items for sale. Maybe I'm a streamer,
Easy,
maybe I'm
Perez,
someone
thank
in
you.
the community that trades a lot.
Also,
and I
White
want
Lightning
people
from
to
before.
see all my items. They'll be able to search for your account name in the top right.
Nice.
Also, last time when we proposed this idea, one of the big problems that the community brought up was that they couldn't sell items. This is a buyer's sort of trading, right? In the sense of everybody lists their items and then the buyers search for what they want and they buy it. But what about if you want to be a seller and you want to sort of advertise what you have and what you're looking for? This is where the want field comes into play. So let's say, for example, you were offering a high rune
Yeah.
for some kind of item, some
Yeah.
kind of unique item. Maybe you wanted to buy an enigma or something. Well,
Good luck.
you could list your high rune, and then in the want page you could write enigma, and then anybody who has an enigma and who's looking for a buyer can search enigma here in the want field. We don't know how useful that will be. I think
I'll have
the
to
buyer system is
try it
better,
in practice.
but this allows people to still do the seller system that we have in 1.0. So hopefully you guys like that. Yeah, so I mean, I don't need to explain much more.
That
You guys know how
confuses
this
me
works.
right now,
If you've
but
played Path of Exile,
I'm
you've
sure once
seen
I use
this
it,
kind of
it'll
website
make
before.
sense.
And of course, you can add more properties, and it's just a really powerful search. One thing we're looking for is after
great.
the stream, when you guys get your hands on this, please tell us what you feel is missing and things like that. We're going to be actively working on the website. So yeah, I hope you guys
can list a cost and wants, so others can search for wants. Oh, okay.
Okay, the next thing I wanted to show...
So they're searching for somebody who wants Enigma, and it shows everybody who's wanting Enigma and then what they have. Got it.
Let's jump into the game.
Woo!
So we announced the widescreen. Here it is.
Yeah.
You can see I'm running widescreen right now.
Crazy.
I just wanted to explain a few things that we did to the engine. So one of the things is we... added 16:9. So just to be clear, this is widescreen support. Yes. This is not HD. I know some people are going to be like, oh my god, this is HD support. No, HD begins at 1280 by 720.
Right.
This is actually a little bit smaller than that. What that does, though, and this is really cool, is it only increases your field of view by a small sliver on the left and a small sliver on the right, which means it has virtually no gameplay impact.
Right.
So the monsters still behave the same and the distances don't matter.
Nice.
But it looks so much better. And of course, when you full screen it, it looks really amazing. As you can see on stream, it really makes a big difference, because the full screen mode used to really stretch it out, and the game looked much too wide, or wider than it should be, rather. Of course, this supports everything. Glide, windowed, full screen, the usual. Everybody is going to be supported. With that said, we don't know. We don't know if this will work on every system. So far, so good. From the testing we've done, but performance will vary. So we're again looking for feedback. Now, you guys will also not have to wait for this feature. I don't know if it's immediately after the stream,
it seems,
or the next day or so, but we are going to launch this right away so that you guys can start playing with it before January 24th. This way you guys can give us some feedback. Let us know if you have any bugs or
the
anything
1068,
so that
the 16:9.
we get that stuff out of the way before January 24th.
Nice.
Another thing that I didn't show in the video, but that I thought you guys would really like, is how many people have played with Glide and they've had this annoying bug where when you open the game, it's got a bunch of letters and numbers in the top left corner, or when you're joining a new game. It's a terrible bug that's been plaguing the game for a long time. And with the latest Windows 10, it's even worse. It's affecting more people. Well, we have that fixed now, and that's going to be shipping as well after the stream or the next day. So that bug is gone. Finally, I'm so glad that that's fixed. So Glide is back, baby. Another thing I wanted to say is that we have another fix that will help a lot of people who have performance issues, because in Diablo 2, the way it works, and again, I won't be too technical, I'll keep it simple, but the way it seems to work is that the game runs at an extremely high frame rate, which is overkill because the actual game runs at 25 FPS.
Yeah, it does.
And it uses a full core. So no matter how powerful your computer is, no matter the specs of your computer, Diablo always eats an entire core and will take a lot of CPU. We'll be, again, this is going to be after the stream or tomorrow. We're also going to include a patch that has a CPU fix. And I'm telling you guys, you should see a huge performance improvement if you've had lag before. Like for me personally, the game was taking up about a quarter of my CPU usage, and now it's down to 1%. So that CPU fix is also coming out within the next 24 hours or so, maybe even less than that. So again, please test that. We're going to release a patch on the launcher that enables those two options. So your Path of Diablo launcher will have those two new flags for the CPU fix and the widescreen support. Nice. Once you see those on your launcher, you'll know you have it, and you'll know that it's
So I just went
good to
to
go and you can test it out.
downloadcpu.com and I downloaded it all.
Okay, so yeah, that's
Sweet.
pretty much it. There is more stuff
Nice game.
that I want to talk about, but that's pretty much it for the engine. So we're gonna close that out.
Rip. Game dead.
Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about in terms of new content,
Yeah. What
I
we got?
decided
Here we go.
that
This is what I'm
because
waiting
there's
for.
no really nice way to present patch notes, and because I need as much time as I can get, I will not be showing the patch notes right now.
What?
But I promise you guys I will get it to you within 7 days or so. So
Oh my god.
this time around I'm gonna do the final notes a week in advance instead of the tentative notes. So that's my plan.
PodCon.
In the meantime, though, what I want to confirm
Anarchy.
is that
We got a teaser.
there is going to be a new map. I know a lot of people have been excited about that or hoping for that. Another thing that I want to talk about is I'm trying something new that I've never done before.
Read the full notes in PodCon? Yes.
If it works
exactly
out,
right.
we're going to keep it permanently in the game.
I'll read them
If
for you.
If people don't like it, then I'll remove it next season. But I want to trial this for a season.
Okay.
You saw kind of a preview of it in a way in the trailer video where there's a new necromancer skill, right?
Bleed.
And that necromancer skill is doing a bleed type of damage.
Right.
So
is
I
bleed
should
also
actually,
going to be
hop on
something
here
that's added to
and show you guys.
weapons and things?
So I don't have the curse fully worked out, so you see it looks like amplified damage. But what I just want to show you is that their life are degenning, and this is a sort of a pure type of damage or a bleed damage, so it's not physical, and it's a degeneration type effect, right? Now, this is for the new skill, but what I also want to do is implement this on items. Let me show you.
Oops. What was that? Okay, so here we
So,
go. Yeah, 7 to
For
bleed
example,
damage,
we
10 to
have these
bleed
two
damage.
uniques in the game that are 15% chance of open wounds and 25% chance of open wounds. And then I've added bleed damage for each of them.
Okay, I wonder if you have to hit
And
the open wound
my
chance to
idea
get the
is
bleed.
that basically bleed, open wounds or bleed is not really a mechanic that's interesting in Diablo 2.
What are you
Currently, in
talking
Diablo
about?
2, it
It's
only
not
scales from your
interesting.
character level, and there's no other way to scale it.
Open wounds
That's
is
really kind of bad design and a
super
stat that people don't care about.
interesting.
So what I'm going to be introducing in the next season is open wounds will now proc a low flat damage bleed that is not based on your level, just a flat damage. And then through items, you'll be able to scale that bleed and essentially
Okay.
turn any build that deals attack into a bleed build. So I'm hoping to see things like, for example, bleed with cleave or bleed charge, things like that. That's kind of the idea. The reason why I'm being like apprehensive about it or I'm looking for feedback about it is because I don't want this to be a change that is too game changer. I hope that this still fits within vanilla. So I'm going to be looking for feedback at the end of the season about how you guys feel about it. But I think for one season we should try something out like this and see how it changes the game. If it's for the better, we'll keep it.
Yeah, is it just a dot? I mean, like, okay, so open wounds is already a dot. This is just taking that dot, giving it a base level, and then instead of scaling on level, you're scaling on items. What does it look like, Green Dude, is my question. From, like, what is 7 to bleed damage? Versus how much you gain per level. $7 DPS. So, like, that's trash in hell, right? I mean, obviously this is a skull splitter. So are the items actually going to scale up enough to make that like meaningful? Like, obviously this is skull splitter, but so the current formula for open wounds is basically 9 times character level plus 31, 18 times character level minus 104, 36 times character level 36, 45 times. Okay. So instead of doing amount times character level, we're now doing amount as a flat plus the mount drop. Okay.
Okay.
All right. We'll have to play around with it. See.
So, that's it, guys. There was some other stuff that I had planned, but I think we're just gonna save some good stuff as well for the patch notes. I don't want to spoil everything, and I know that the patch notes are very hype as well.
Come on, Tam.
So in a week, you guys are gonna have another hype and exciting moment when you guys see the patch notes. I hope you guys like it. I won't give any spoilers, but what I will say is there's some new mechanics. There's been some improvements that allow me to do some stuff that I couldn't do before easily, and so that means that maybe there's going to be some unexpected stuff.
Huh.
Yeah, I just want to say,
sick.
because I see a lot of people in chat mentioning Infernal Trial. The fact that the waypoint goes to Infernal Trial is irrelevant. It's just for testing purposes.
Aww.
That's how I do it for testing. So please ignore that. Infernal Trial is not going to be replacing Cold Plains waypoint, guys. Okay. Anyway, that's the event. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I also hope you guys will stick around for the end credits, because I want to shout out people that helped. Some people helped a lot, put a lot of time. Others just helped in a smaller way.
Good job,
but I
Green
still wanted
Dude.
to shout them out. So that's it. I hope you guys had fun. And if this was a lot of fun, and if you guys liked it, I don't know, maybe we could do it next year. But certainly, I had a lot of fun, even though it was really stressful. So cool. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys next week for the patch notes. Thank you for watching.
Woohoo! Alright, let's see these credits. Am I gonna get muted for playing this music? Too late now. I am. Ah! It's copyright free? Okay. He gave you permission? No! No, that's gonna get muted on YouTube for sure. Permission. YouTube doesn't check permission. Good job, everybody. It's okay. Well, we'll just mute that. Well done. Well done. That was cool. I'm excited to see what the patch notes bring. The new trading is awesome. It's definitely like going off the PoE trade site for sure. Seems a lot better with like the stash where you can just have it right there and just click, check, click, check. Make it a lot easier to set up your premium tab for trading. Bleed, we'll have to just see what it looks like. Like, I'd be curious to see if Bleed actually ends up having any use. I mean, it's probably just nothing for a boss, right? Like, you're probably just using that for, like, clearing maps and stuff with the cleave build. That's my guess. That games list is on getting a 64. We got a 64. We were very kindly gifted one. So these are the remaining games that we want. I will buy these from you if you have them. Send me a whisper on Discord. Yeah, so that'll be interesting to see with that. The trailers look really cool. Resolution upgrade, I was expecting that one, but still good to see. Bleed damage stacking is maybe good for Ubers. I mean, how much damage do you expect it to actually do, though? Getting an Everdrive? I don't know what that is. Pokemon Stadium. Is that on there? Is it not? I loved the Pokemon Stadium minigames, to be honest. They were like dumb, but it's like hit the Diglets and stuff or whatever. F-Zero X. Also a good game. I used to play it at my cousin's house. That was like the only time I got to play it, though. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see the patch notes, you know. I feel like Green Dude, I feel like you should have just thrown the patch notes into that. You know? Just read them on stream. Make it a 3-hour event where you go through all the patch notes on stream. I don't care. But, whatever. Still cool. Yeah. Hit the Diglets, not in 2020, sir. Yeah, not in 2020.
Fresh meat.
Oh,
Pokemon Snap or Perfect Dark.
Why no emulator? There's, one if you're like, trying to. Yeah, he got Zizarin. That's cool. If you're trying to do like speed runs, things like that, I don't think you can use an emulator technically in some game. But additionally, there's just something about playing the classic game on the classic controller and console, and it's a whole experience, man. Clay Fighter? What's that? Yeah, there's just something about playing the real thing. So I had a emulator before, and I played Zelda on it, but I didn't have like you have to like map all the controller settings and everything, and it just wasn't mapping perfectly, and it was driving me crazy. So that was like the bad part, was like the controller, the stick was really hard. We have Pokemon Snap. We just got that one. Let me find it as I knock them all over. NHL on that list. I used to play one of the NHL games, Pokemon Snap. Which one did I play? I used to play it a ton, but it would make me so mad because the computer would beat me and then I'd be really upset. Same with there was a baseball game, and it was the same thing. So I hated that. They were too good, man. It was messed up. Computers are too good. I'd be like winning like 3-1, bottom of the ninth, and the computer would always pull it out. They'd just like kill me. NFL Blitz was awesome. NFL Blitz was fantastic. Rampage. I barely remember that. Didn't that have like Godzilla in it or something? Oh, it was that game. I used to just play that like in arcades, I feel like. I'm not even sure I played that at home. Patch notes close to the resets better, makes people less prepared for this main changes. It's probably good. What about Let's Play Diablo 2 Assassin Barbarian Druid guided playthrough? Yes! So the Let's Play Assassin Barbarian and Druid guided playthroughs will be coming out. Let's check our schedule. Let's look at... I actually have, I think, Tuesday, Wednesday off this week. So let me... So here's what's coming up. Maybe I'll stream earlier. I have to help my parents put together a bed one of these days. I think Tuesday. So we still might stream night there. Maybe I'll stream morning on Wednesday or something. But tomorrow we're going to do our last front page PoE stream. And then we could do a guided playthrough this week. Also, gosh dang it, Green Dude. My member stream is the 25th. Should we move that to the 1st so we can do Path of Diablo for these 3 days? Move it to the 18th. Man vs. POD. With new changes that I have no clue about. MVS Pod Edition. Y'all would probably hate that because I feel like that'd be way better for me. Like, Path of Diablo actually has better damage, I feel like, and stuff. we could try some stuff out. Would it work with POD? Oh, that's true. All of the things aren't built for the new resolution and stuff, though. So that would be that wouldn't work at all. Okay, so calendar. Path of Diablo reset. See if that auto updates. Nope. Okay. So we have pod reset. Let's just call it pod. Right there, which means whoa, crap. All day. Custom. Why is that broken? Hold on. It's all broken. We need to put a new stream. Add time. Sorry, I'm getting this. Set. More options. Repeats every Sunday, Thursday. Okay, there we go. So that, and now we have to add in pod reset. And I'm tempted to just move it to February 1st. So we can go Path of Diablo, Path of Diablo. Bud ladder. Like that. Okay. Cool. So I think this is gonna be the schedule forward. When should we have fun stream day? Because we have like cool N64 games that I definitely want to play. What day do you think makes sense for that? Is that like a Sunday thing or a Thursday thing? Fun? I know, I'm sorry, Mr. Camel. Or just whenever. Whenever we feel like it. Isn't every day a fun stream? I mean like a fun non-Diablo stream. You know. Like we mess around and play other games. Maybe some Beat Saber at Kylie's or whatever. Fun day Sunday. Thanks, drunk. So, like, PoE. Yeah, sure. As many days during the week as possible. There we go. Thursday night, post 9 p.m. Dang, it's late. We don't have any Thursday night stuff going on. Yeah, all right, let's chat. Let's chat about Mr. Llama's future. We're going to do LlamaCon right now. So, we have been streaming really hard for the past 2 months. I mean, you know, more than that. 3 months, 4 months, but especially the last 2 months since the D4 announcement, because that has been awesome. Yeah, we should name this stream The Decision or something. Seems like a good name for it. So we've been streaming really hard for the past few months, and not propose, gosh dang it. And I want to make sure that we get back a little bit more to some balance here. You know, where I can like go and work out a little bit more, have a little more time to myself, whatever that sort of stuff is. Because it's been a lot and it's been fun. Don't get me wrong, but I definitely noticed that I was like, yeah, like I got sick. I got the flu. I got like all sorts of stuff because I was just streaming so much. And so I just have to like make certain that there's a little bit more rest and whatever going forward this year. There's no breakup. We'll still be streaming plenty of Diablo. We're going to be getting back into Diablo, which I think is the most important thing, first off, to note. Because, like I said, we did do Path of Exile for the past month because we joined that team. It was cool. It was awesome. But, you know, like I missed Diablo 2 for sure. And so we're going to, hey, I have 2 Exalts this league, Mr. Camel. And so we'll be getting back to Diablo 2, getting back to our guided playthroughs. We'll finish those 3 up. We will do some more Holy Grail. We'll do some more speedrunning, which I know has been a little bit. And then, yeah, and then there'll just be a little more focus, like I say, around a sleep schedule, maybe a little bit more. You know, the days off being a little more important. Obviously, something like POD reset is a little different. But, you know, for the most part, trying to just have some of that balance back. Because we just, you know, it gets exhausting. So, that's our future chat right there. Resting is important. Exactly. That's the thing that I want to note. Resting. Viking Jen with the T3 sub. Wow. 17 months. A happy llama is a healthy llama. It's true. And I haven't felt like I've been resting and doing that as much. And it's made me a little less happy from that. So, you know, I think it's important that people do those things. Am I doing a boomer week? What does that look like? Stream on days that you don't want to because you feel like you should or have to. That's not what we want. I'm not streaming because I feel like I have to. I would say I was wanting to stream every day I streamed, but it's kind of like I want to eat candy every day. Pootie Cat, thank you for 45 months. You know, you gotta like balance it anyways. Because I was just getting like sick and stuff from it, you know, and then you know, like physically, just if you're not working out as much and stuff, you don't feel as good and all of that. So while I love playing the games and enjoy streaming, have tons of fun with it, I also noticed that from PoE. Thank you, Tropical. Easy. I also noticed that from PoE. There are a lot of Path of Exile streamers that go very hard. You know, 12 plus hours every day, no days off. Like, there's a ton of them. And many of them are very successful and they're very great people and I love them and, you know, I have tons of fun with them. But, like, I don't know. I guess I realized that isn't for me. Like, even if when I do go full-time stream and only full-time stream, I don't want to do 12 hours a day every day. Like, I have other goals in life as well. And who's Candy? You know, I have other goals in life as well that I want to accomplish and stuff. So, I don't know. That was kind of my realization with it, was like, I like where we're at, you know, where we stream 130 hours a month, whatever it is. We play Diablo 2, we have some fun day stuff, and we just have a good time here. I really love this stream. I think everybody here is super cool. Like, I've always thought I have one of the best you know, streams or just communities in on Twitch. And yeah. And so to me, like, I don't think that changed too much, but you know, I think we go back to doing what we were doing. So, doesn't everyone say that? Yeah, but like, I actually believe it, you know. I think you could actually, if you had a community competition where somebody, an anonymous group of judges came in and watched my community and other communities, they would vote mine best. Personally, you know. So, I don't know. Maybe that's my bias, but it's not real unless you get choked up. That's right. It's so fun. We have a good time. So, yeah. Speaking of all that balance and stuff, I am gonna I wanted to watch that. Thank you, Camel. Oh God, no.
7777 Horfrost 7777.
All right, careful with the Horfrost stuff. We don't need to make that a meme here. It's a flower. Thank you, Camel. So I think I'm gonna go over to say hi to Miss Kylie because I haven't seen her in like 8 days or something. And then we'll be back tomorrow and we'll just kick it off. We'll get right into this week. It'll be exciting. We'll have a lot of fun. And D2 is back.
6 months in, welcome back. Io
Thank
doll,
you,
Io doll.
Mwah. Date night, exactly. I still haven't seen her. No, I literally got home at noon. And I didn't sleep all night because it was a red-eye flight back. Got back at noon and slept until like 6:30. Quitting PoE forever? I'm not quitting PoE forever. I'm sure I'll do some stuff on like the resets again. And I'll probably keep going with this character until he dies, you know. So, will there be more Kylie X Llama streams coming up in the future? I think so. Because she got that VR headset, and so I definitely want to go over and play Beat Saber at the very least. But I'm sure we'll do a bunch of other stuff too. So yeah, we'll try and have a few more like fun things thrown in. Fun Day Sunday might not just be N64 Sunday. Like, I think there's a lot of different things that we could do with it. You like the old cooking streams we did? Yeah, those were fun. I'd like to do bring some of that stuff back. We're gonna chill things a little bit and then have some fun. N64 together. If you guys get like Smash and stuff, Mario Party, that would work. Diddy Kong Racing, Mario Tennis. Yeah, we got some good ones actually. Paper airplane folding. All right, please check out my next video. So, D2's coming back, all that stuff. I will see you guys tomorrow. That 11 a.m. stream is probably not quite right. I think we'll go like 1 o'clock tomorrow. We'll see when I wake up because I'm exhausted. Yeah. Mwah. Hey, Paulo. Thank you, Red Link Music. Where's the Summoner Necro guided playthrough? Well, I did the Path of Exile one, if that's what you're talking about. So, yeah. And once again, if you have these games on the N64 and are willing to sell them, send me a message on my Discord, !Discord. So, yeah, I'm going to go rest because Mr. Llama needs sleep. So, thanks for watching, guys. Mwah! Kisses to you all. Peace. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good